it, cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it. Please, none of the talks, I heard enough of it. Like, what you gonna do, where you at, who you with? You ain't really about this, don't talk about it. Really on the move, on the map, never slip. Keep your hands to your lips, don't talk about it. Real eyes, real lies all the time. Stand on it, if we said it, we don't walk around it. Loose lips, ain't shifts, red cup, blue strips, new phone, who this? No, we don't allow it. Really on go, I don't know what's an off day. Now we on road, came from smoking in the hallway. Now we got...
Oh, I'm sorry, I was dancing to the intro music. The intro music had me, my bad.
All right. Welcome back on this awesome Friday and 3-day weekend for many. Yes. So,
pause for the cause. You had to pause for the cause on that one, huh?
Feel that in my spirit. Had to feel it in my spirit. So, if you have not, please like, share, as well as subscribe. I don't even know how to act tonight. Honestly, we found somebody, pulled him up from out of somewhere, and he's here looking like that.
I ain't seen him about 4 weeks, huh?
Remember that chef? Remember the chef that used to be on, what was that? The Muppets?
Yeah, I know who you talking about. Bort.
Yeah.
That is. So, of course, as you can see, DJ, he got his Malcolm X glasses on tonight, so he can see real good.
Thank you for these. My readers, because I'm gonna be doing some reading, so I got my other readers right here. See, my readers.
I like how you got them right there in the clutch.
Man, look, and then I got my little stylish, my nice looking frames when I want to show out and stuff. You know how we do. Yeah,
well, at least we know you can see.
Yeah, I can do that.
Note. All right. And DA is back.
Yep. It is I, the wonder child, the one think outside the box. Man, look. So check this out. I used to talk about people who would get fired on their day off. And I got fired on my day off. Like, that's wild.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Nah, I ain't get fired.
Anything either.
I ain't get fired per se. It's just I have been suspended from doing
what you love to do.
Yeah. Well, I get it. I understand. It's a new generation of people, and you add that on top of entitlement, on top of discoloration, on top of classism. Yeah, you'll end up in my situation. Oh, on top of the fact that they don't really know me, so I think I just ended up being a scapegoat. That's all. It's all good.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm. I can see that. It's always that one got to take one for the team.
Mm-hmm. And we had already got a talking to for something another coach said. So, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, allegedly said. That's what I'm gonna say. Allegedly. Because when this stuff be happening, I guess I be zoned out, or I'll be focused on other stuff. Because when they say, "Hey, this happened," I'll be like, "What?" For real?
Probably because you've been in the game so long, you done got numb to a lot of stuff. Because back when you was in there,
yeah.
So you don't even hear it like that.
Yeah, and I am used to a different type of culture
when
it comes to that environment. Like, I have never seen so many. What's the word I'm looking for? So many excuses to get out of practice. I have never seen that many. I'm talking about they get doctor's notes, letters from their parents, goddamn letters from congressmen. I'm like, what? So okay, school board saying you can't, this student can't practice because. And I'm just like, bro, all right. I had one kid, funny. I had one kid say he can't come to practice because he has to go to the orchestra.
Mm.
I'm like, okay, well, tell the orchestra they're gonna pay for your college. Cause yeah, he was like in the 10th grade, my size,
Oh wow.
and he want to play on the fucking tuba. Man, if you don't get your big ass out of here, I said, but okay, have fun, enjoy.
Mm.
Yeah, it's different. It's different from what I'm used to.
Well, I want you to tell me about this hit topic you got, TK, and how'd you come up with it?
Ask you I was gonna ask you how your week was since
Who, me?
you see how somebody adventure has been in their absence.
My week was chill.
Cool. This is
How was your week?
cool. It was good. I actually
That is-
enjoyed getting some rain and the cooler temperatures.
Right. It's not triple digits, huh?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Oh,
Supposed to rain all weekend up here.
oh, so then we got y'all temperature. Yeah, we got y'all weather then,
You got triple digits?
bro.
Oh, y'all in the triple?
Bro, we was like, it was 99 with 99% humidity.
Oh man.
So it's just like you just
Yeah,
walked outside
Yeah.
and just pour water on yourself.
It's supposed to be rainy up here all weekend, I think up until Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, we've been getting a little drizzle, but it ain't came down yet. So I'm just waiting on the sky to open up. But other than that, it's been a good weekend. A friend of mine got a birthday coming up. She wanna hang out tomorrow. I don't know. You know me. I'd be like, yeah. Then I change my mind. No, I make an excuse not to go. So I don't know.
As long as you know.
You go.
Yeah.
You going?
No. This is a friend of mine that I met. She played Effie White.
I know. I just said you going. You been out in them streets. You going?
Exactly. I don't think I'm gonna go.
We'll see.
Mhm.
I'll
Yeah,
see.
we'll
I'll look for I'll expect the this my outfit picture tomorrow.
I do that anyway. It's given. I need to go get me a never mind. Anyways, let's talk about this topic. What's going on?
All right. So back in the day. Hey,
What's going on,
Hope.
Hope? Good to see you.
Back in the day, we used to play red light, green light.
Before we go on, I just want to
what?
shout out. I want to shout out Hope because she's almost on time and she's not super duper late. So,
Oh, damn. I've been going that long?
good job, Hope. Okay, go ahead. I had to.
I've been going that long?
All right, T, go ahead. My bad.
You said you've been gone how long?
I said, I've been going that long. Hope showing up on time now? Damn.
You here right now? So
Times have
that
changed.
deserves a shout out.
I'm gonna need you to live.
Times
I'm
have
gonna need you
changed.
to live.
You know it's all love. All right, go ahead. Now, I'm sorry. Red light, green light.
Yes. So as kids, you know how we used to play red light, green light. Most of us definitely cannot now because somebody can't run that far. Their knees jacked up.
You talking about yourself?
Well, I could play red light, green light.
You're a red light, green light lie. Come on.
Boy, you better. I know you ain't talking with your bad back.
You said knees. You didn't say anything about back.
I'm going through the ailments.
Anyways,
Back, knees, hey, and we going down them the 40 pluses issues.
Yeah.
So of course now as you know, it's always the red flag, the green flag, whatever else. Now it's like the lights. So red light. We all know red light means stop. Green light means go.
Shit, red light means speed the fuck up. Go ahead.
Well, we know you with you hot foot. We know what
Mhm.
we know with your hot foot. We know what red light means to you. Yeah. So, of course, in this wonderful, I guess I'll call it a dating age. You know, yeah, it's that the reds and the greens. You know, sometimes you don't see that flag, so you need to see a light. Light be like, psh, it's the light. There it is. So,
You remember back in the day
light.
when we used to do those
What?
traffic light parties?
You know what? I was gonna tell you that the other day because it crossed. I think I found a shirt that I had that had it on there, and I was gonna bring that up. Yes, so there used to be traffic parties that
Right.
we used to have. So they were if
You need
red
some water?
was
It sounds like it's got a frog in her throat.
you know
So
what?
red meant you were off the market.
Yes.
Green meant you're single and ready to mingle, and yellow basically meant kind of like on the fence. Proceed with caution. I might, but I might not. And it's a bit this huge event center that we used to go to, dancing games, and you would wear the shirt based on your availability, or you would wear the color shirt, whatever hat based on your availability.
It was somebody did. Yeah, you could do whatever
Yeah,
apparel
right.
that fell with what you earned. So yeah, those used to be lit though. We used to have fun.
We did.
That's why our knees is bad. I was dancing.
Or your knees is bad. That's back when you were still twerking.
That is not why my.
Oh, okay.
Boy, you ain't never in hell seen me twerk.
One time I did. Once.
Never.
So you okay? I ain't gonna put your business out there. One time.
Boy, please. Maybe that ought to be a question. Is a female twerking a red light or a green light? Hey, Simone.
Hey, what's going on, Simone? It don't bother me. Like just twerking in general. Now if she twerking on every dude in the spot, it's kind of tacky. But just twerking in general, because nowadays, because nowadays twerking, a lot of people literally use it for like exercise. They go to twerking classes, like pole dancing classes and all that. And it don't bother me, but yeah, even if she's single, if she just twerking on everybody going around in circles, I'm just speaking for me, I'm gonna kind of lose interest, even if she is attractive. I just,
Okay.
What you think, DA?
It don't bother me. It's just a dance. Now, if she twerking and tonguing everybody down, then we got a problem. Yeah, she sitting out twerking and turn around and slap. Nah, sorry.
Yeah, I agree, Simone. There's a time and a place for twerking. I do agree. Yeah. So.
If you in the club, what you expecting to do? Like you two-step and just start feeling it, doing the little thing. Okay, go ahead. One dude may know how to dance better than that dude. Go ahead, have fun, knock yourself out.
Yeah.
Knock yourself out.
Okay.
That's what's up. All right. DA, you want to start first question? Well, second question since I asked.
What's the first question? Hell, you talking about the second question? I ain't even got the first
one.
You
talking about twerking. I guess twerking was the first question.
That was the first one.
Oh, I'm about to say shit. I ain't even got the first. All right. So my question is, we talking about what would be a red flag in the dating or
green flag.
So then So then that could be like, what are you looking for, and what
Basically,
turns
yeah.
you off? Yeah. If that's the case, then yeah, that's. Oh yeah, I want scenario based.
No. I mean, it's just like, okay, so for me, right? So just say, for instance, if you meet a young lady, right, and she's amazing, but you find out that her family has a history of like mental issues, right? And it's like a 99% chance that she'll deal with those mental issues as well. So, and the mental issues are pretty severe. So is that something that you would be like, well, no, I don't think I want to do that, or would you continue on with the relationship or the dating to see if it evolves into a relationship? Or would you
Well,
just gracefully bow
for
out?
me, everybody got mental issues, so it's just how much of it you want to deal with.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah,
he just
Yeah,
that's what
said.
I'm. Yeah,
no,
so
that's what I'm saying. Like, it just depends on how much you want to deal with. Because it's for a question like that, it's not like a yes or no answer. Unless you saying I got issues,
well,
I
that's
don't
why I
want to.
said the mental issues are pretty severe. Like
Yeah,
something, that's like
Well,
like major bipolar, to where like, one moment she's good, and then literally the next moment she's flipping out, like two totally different people, like almost like
oh,
schizophrenia, like
okay,
some
yeah,
severe.
nah, something like that. Yeah, nah, it ain't. It's not.
But what if she was everything else though? Like
It
wrapped
could
up
be.
just the way you like it, but she just,
She couldn't be. Nah, because like okay, for me, it has to be close. I don't want to say as close, but I need some type of stability. Both of us can't be batshit crazy.
okay, okay.
So yeah,
And so see, that makes sense. So that's a line. You're like, baby girl, I don't think we should go any further because
hmm
there's some things that I already deal with, and I can't deal with you when you deal with me, and we both trying to not have
balance each other
episodes at
out.
the
Yeah,
same time. So yeah,
yeah.
so I can dig that. What you think, TK?
I think I say it's a green flag for me.
So you're gonna
Uh,
go with it still?
I say this, but this is that part. I'll say it's a green flag if that person is doing what needs to be done to help them, you know what I mean, be at a place. Like, you can't have somebody that has those issues and not doing what they need to do. So say if somebody is at medication level and need
Right.
to take meds and they refuse to take their meds, or it's just wow, there's no coming together in the middle. You know what I mean? Like, you can't be on 100 all the time. You got to be coming down here on a low playing
So,
field with
think
mellow.
about it like this, right? At our age, we're almost 50 years old, right? And it's not
Who we
uncommon for
almost who?
someone. We're almost 50, and it's not uncommon. We're closer to 50 than 40, so it's not uncommon for someone to display like early signs of like Alzheimer's and dementia, right?
Right.
Would you
Yes.
continue on in that space, or would you? To me, go ahead.
That's
I'll
a
let you
red.
answer. And then see,
Yeah,
you're right,
that's a red.
because like I've literally like lived through that with my grandmother and my aunt Vera, and I watched them deteriorate.
Yeah.
So like it's like, man, as much as I know that I would not be able to be in that space and be
Yeah.
healthy.
Yeah. You know what's coming, so you like, nah,
Yeah.
I don't wanna deal with
Yeah.
that.
And there's no
Yeah.
shade towards you, but I just know how this looks and how this. So
Mm-hmm.
hopefully you'll find somebody
Yes.
that can be in that space. So that's the reason why. Yeah. Because man, my grandmother and my auntie, man, they both got like mean towards
Yeah.
me, and just like, oh man, would like blame you for stuff. I mean, it was just like almost like you had to just sit in those attacks to try not to trigger them or like further the episode that they were going to until they came out of it.
Yeah, it's like they revert back to a childlike
Yeah.
state.
Yeah. So like in that space, like, oh man, I don't know. So
Yeah, now I'm with you on that. I had got a call for a job a couple of weeks ago, and it was working with the elderly. And I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do it because I've been in that space before, and the patient that I had before had early signs of dementia, and her family did not know. I had picked up on it with working with, and I saw that change within like them 5 months or whatever.
Yep.
And I was like, ew, ain't gonna be able to do that though.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be a red for me.
Okay, I got you.
But it's like, but
That's
those
a
are
hard
not
one.
their fault. Like that's nothing they can control.
No, it's definitely not. Definitely not.
Because like I know some people
No,
will
of
think
course not.
start to
Definitely.
think like they'll take it personal, and that's
Right.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. It's not
Like,
their fault, but you still have
none
a
of
choice,
that.
though. You know, so everybody has a choice, and I guess that's the reason why this topic right here is important, because I feel like when we are dating, right, and you have those conversations, you know, it's important to be honest, which is another question that I wanted to ask. Are there any questions that may be deemed as premature or asked too early while dating?
Like
Is that
nowadays seem like everything.
right? But you feel what I'm saying, though, because
Yeah.
I think, like, man, it's different, you know, in your 40s and stuff than when you were in your 20s and 30s. Like, you gotta ask some questions now.
Yeah.
You know,
Nowadays it's
Simone
like
said-
everything. You can't. What's your pronouns? What's this? What's that? Like, goddamn.
Right. So it's like, I mean, I don't. Yeah.
I ain't never had that problem, but damn. But
What?
What do you
okay.
mean?
That the pronouns, I ain't never had that
Man, you
issue.
shit.
You've never had to ask nobody what's this? Is that what you mean?
It ain't never came up in a conversation. I'll say that.
At work or nothing? Like,
No.
Damn.
so I have, but you know, being in theater, you work with people of all ages, like and like so many different demographics. So in order to keep the peace and to keep things flowing, you have to be politically correct.
Right. Yep.
And I've had to have that conversation. I've had to ask. I've also been corrected in that space, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, I apologize. You know, no disrespect intended. Thank you for the correction. You keep moving. I just steer clear though.
Yep.
Yeah, but then you have them people that intentionally steer your way to see if you got it. You know.
See how you'll handle it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
I just be laughing. I'm like, when they be like they them, I'm like, damn, you got multiple personalities? Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Well,
shit.
I think there is always questions that should not be asked early. Like,
give me an example.
So, never in a beginning of a dating situation should nobody ask, can I have you for dinner in any kind of way? And I said, have you for dinner, not can we go to dinner. There's a difference.
Oh, he was trying to eat it from the back.
Eat that thing like groceries. Like,
so
trying to treat you like ATB, huh?
I really wasn't going there, but I can understand how that can be tacky. So let me ask you this:
and sadly,
is it so? Do it depend on the person asking though? Because what if you're into that person?
No. It does not. Those questions should not be asked nowhere in that space. Not in that beginning, getting to know, and then we gonna have to be on a different level for that question to ever come across to me. That's like sending unsolicited pics.
Have you always felt like that, or is it just here lately?
Oh yes, yes, I have.
Okay.
Yeah. That'll get you blocked so quick.
Okay.
What about how much money you make?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I was talking about more on the line of like those type questions, like how much money do you
Yes,
make?
red
You know,
flag.
What do you do for a living? Like now for me it's like it don't bother me so much. But when I was younger and had aspirations of playing football, that shit used to bother the fuck out of me.
because it was like a reminder every time.
Nah, because they kept trying to figure out, am I gonna take them with me? I'm like,
Oh, okay. So see, so yeah. I can see that.
I can
yeah,
definitely.
like nah. Ooh, I got me one. I got me a free lunch ticket. No.
Hmm.
Motherfucker, the
Just,
only
just for
thing to give away free food is the government.
ah, damn.
So what about like if they ask a question like about your past relationship, like and stuff like that? Do you think that's like you know?
Nah, that's cool. Cause that's how you get to know people.
Hmm. Yeah.
But see, here's the thing though, and I said this. I say this. I still say it to this day. It's very rare that you'll find somebody who's going to take accountability for what happened in a relationship.
True. And that's the reason why I asked that because
Mhm.
I feel the exact same way because most people are going to try to blame it on the other
Other
person.
person, yeah, because they
They
can't.
just
Yeah,
yeah.
so I take that with I hear what they're saying, but I still take it with a grain of salt.
Yeah, and then even with that being said, like if you ask about the relationship or like what I learned from my past relationship, that's all good. But don't ask about the person who I was with. Don't
Yeah,
talk about that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no.
Yeah. Big difference. But yeah, man, I can do. T, you got anything you want to say about that? I'm just flowing. I'm sorry. I'll be
Oh,
quiet
no,
next time.
you good. No, I agree. Like you can ask, hey, when was the last, relationship? Maybe how long, what that was, or what happened. But ask him far as like deep details. What's the person name? Where they worked at? Stuff like that. Because I've experienced that before too. That's a negative. Like
mm,
I'm not finna help in your investigation because some
Right.
people get that information and start searching
Yeah.
people.
mm.
So yeah, we ain't doing that.
And one of the questions also that I would ask that kind of makes sense to me is I would ask like, how long have you been single, right? And like, are you like dating in this season? Like, other than us being out on this date, like, are you dating? Because a lot of times, dating, man, it's like foreign to some people. Like, people don't know how to date. Like, they go right into it, and and it's for like a couple of reasons. But if you've been out of the game for like 7 years and you've been celibate and you ain't been on no dates, me, I probably don't want to be in that space because I don't think our mental is gonna measure up. You know, I'm gonna want to move faster than you're comfortable moving, so I don't even want to be in that space. And I'm just speaking of me. If she has not been in that space of dating, then I'm gonna encourage her to acclimate to get comfortable dating again. Learn how to date. Learn what's different nowadays. Is because things are different now than it was in 2018. So, mama, you know,
Nah, you
Definitely.
got it. You got it. Yeah.
yeah.
The first thing popped in my head, like, damn, what's wrong with you?
See, yeah, all that.
Yeah, like, yeah. I mean, and that goes back to what I said earlier. Folks don't want to take accountability. Everybody's talking about, oh, I just need time. It ain't. It's this. It's that. No, it's something in you that's keeping you from being out there. Like, it ain't the people, because if you keep saying the people they are the same, everybody the same, then who's the common denominator?
Yes, sir, my brother.
Like, who's the common? Like, you don't want to keep picking them.
Mhm.
Not even just picking them. Your energy is drawing them to you.
Yeah.
True
So
that.
like, yeah,
Hi.
Eh,
So catching up, back up.
okay.
Um, Simone said a red flag for her is somebody not being able to keep a job.
Yeah.
well, okay. Let me ask. Okay, let me throw a little monkey wrench in there.
Yeah. Yeah. That's where I was going to go. Da, go ahead, bro.
So let me throw. What if it's not like they can't keep a job? It's just the field that they're in has high turnover.
Or it's
That
like an unorthodox type of job.
True.
Yeah.
why you gotta
Or a
throw a
seasonal
monkey?
job.
It,
Say it
it,
again.
it, it was Why you gotta throw a monkey wrench? She said keep a job. She didn't say anything with the other. She said keep a job, meaning you got
Because
that money.
Because people have different perspectives, CK. Like,
exactly.
yeah,
Okay.
you know, people have different
But we
perspectives.
going with what the question is, damn it.
If they can't keep
Okay,
a
so
job,
first of all, T, what we're not gonna do is get personal.
We're not
So
getting personal. I can keep a job. I don't have that problem. So
I'm not
it
talking
ain't
about you. I'm not talking about you, but I can feel a little passion behind.
so let me ask you this then.
what?
When you say keep a job, is it that they keep
See, she
quitting?
said that's a different situation. See,
Okay. Are they
that's
so
why I kept
it's
it
them just
where
saying,
it
I
was.
don't feel like working.
Or they keep quitting. Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah.
That
we talking
means
about just not doing anything and not wanting to do anything.
Yeah.
I think so, and that's different for men and women too. Like, and it also depends on their agreement because, I mean, well, y'all know I ain't got to spell it out, but I can see what she's saying, and based on the nature of y'all's relationship, definitely a red flag. You know, hopefully y'all won't get to the point to where y'all have that much invested, and you've ignored it. You know, the fact that he couldn't keep a job, and now you're like trying to figure out how to backtrack because something that you should have paid attention to early on.
Yeah.
Yeah. But definitely a red flag, I'll say.
okay. So,
Well,
bam,
okay.
let's do
So
this first.
let me throw another one.
Is it a
Go ahead.
red flag, green flag if the person you with or the person that you're dating can't keep a job? Red flag, green flag. Well, red light,
flag.
green light. Excuse me.
See, she said somebody, she talking about people who are always getting fired from a job. Why are they getting fired?
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Like, okay, so if we're dating, right? Say if we've been dating 3 months and they've had 3 jobs, it'd probably be a red flag. You know, like if they quit.
Damn. I would hope that ain't it.
I don't know. Well,
That
I wouldn't say
Getting fired and
that
quitting.
because the way the economy is now, that ain't too far off.
Yeah, like getting fired and quitting, like it's
Yeah.
different. Like why'd they get fired? I mean, it's just so many variables to just say yeah.
Yeah.
But now
They
if
could
this
be getting
person,
laid off.
yeah,
They go from one company to the next, and then next thing you know, get laid off. You're like, damn.
I agree.
that's different.
Now, if they sit there and be
Well,
like, you see, why you at home? Oh man, I quit that because that motherfucker. Yeah, that's a red flag.
yeah,
That,
'cause
and
they
see,
didn't like
that's
what
what
was going
and I
on.
think that's
Yeah.
what she's saying by always getting fired. Getting fired and getting laid off is two different things. You
Yeah.
can't help laid off. Fired and sometimes fired is as we're sitting, especially
And
now
then-
in this culture.
and also quitting
there's
for
a lot
dumb
of people
reasons.
that don't know how to get to work on
performance
time,
issues, yeah, nah.
dress accordingly, like eating
Yeah.
on the clock. The cell phone is always an issue on the clock. So, and see, she said performance issues. So,
Yeah.
see, y'all, like I said.
So that's what
just
we're saying, though.
straightforward.
What we're saying is there's different variables. Like we can't just answer that question with a yeah, but it is definitely something that we're going to raise an eye to and pay attention.
Yeah, you
There's
gonna
just
slow
patterns.
down, pump your brakes.
Right. Let's see what's really going on before we So yeah, that's a great one, Simone. Thank you.
Yeah, and that's like I had this conversation like last year with some of my friends, and I was painted the bad guy. I was like, damn, because I was like, if you are one step away from getting evicted, you should not be trying to date.
You redirect your attention.
Right.
Yeah.
If your car about to get repossessed, you should not be trying to date. And then I kept getting, oh, well, we just want to, that ain't got nothing to do with us having fun and this. And I'm like, that's the problem. You having too much fun.
Right.
And you don't have enough funds.
Right. And then also like that makes you question like why are you dating? Like, are you dating for these free meals? Are you one of them types?
Yeah.
You know, are you dating? Yeah. Expecting everybody else to split the bill?
Yeah. So like, man, look. Yeah. Not like performance issues, yeah, because that's gonna roll over into your relationship. That's gonna roll over into just life. Like, what if they getting fired because the people that's putting money in their pocket, who's supporting their livelihood, they can't follow simple rules. What make you think they gonna follow simple rules in a relationship?
So let me ask y'all this, right? You know what I'm saying? I want to flip it a little bit. Like, what's something, because we're talking about the red flags, right? But what about like a green flag, something that'll make you like grasp a hold to her and then start putting forth more effort into it? Like, it'd be like, okay, she might be worth keeping around. You know, yeah. To
What?
me, huh?
Go ahead.
Yeah. No, go ahead, man.
No, because I know where you going with that. Go ahead.
No. Like, because I want to kind of go back and forth with it, right? So to me, like, it's like if she remembers like small details, right? Because it tells me that she pays attention when we're having those conversations, when we're communicating. So like small details, because like I'm the kind of person to where like I remember the most smallest detail to the biggest because I pay attention. So if I see her paying as much attention, then that's gonna kind of it's gonna be a space that I want to be in even more. So just something like that, you know.
I can see that.
You got any like is there something that you could pinpoint?
I think my thing is like being able to talk about everything from
open communication,
from baptism to boogers.
But you know what's funny though? I've heard that before. Like somebody, man, a homeboy of mine told me that he knew when she told him they were at a restaurant and she told him he got a boogie in his nose, and he was like, man, and that's what kind of did it for him.
Yeah, you should be able to talk to the old person about everything.
What you got? You got something?
Agreed. I'm pretty much partial to that as well. Like we could just have open conversation, conversation just flow, and the person, and for me, mindfulness is a big thing for me.
What do you mean mindfulness? Like what do you mean?
So just let me think of an example.
Because mindful got a whole bunch of different.
Yeah, like it's just
it does, but like it's like just being mindful of the little things. So say if I told you I have an appointment tomorrow, I need to go to bed early, and you don't call me after the time I'm saying I'm going to bed, and like keep blowing up my phone or constantly texting me hoping I'm up. That's not being mindful of what I have to do, especially when I gave you the, hey, this is what it is. Tomorrow I have this. Like just it's like the little things.
I can understand that. Just being mindful. Yeah, being mindful. I would call that more so consideration, but they kind of is close.
Yeah, it is. Yeah. It is. Most definitely. But consideration is a big one for me too. Mm-hmm. That's a green.
One of the major ones for me though. I mean, and it might seem small to somebody, but if she sticks up for me, like I don't mean like get physical but if somebody say something slick, whether I'm there or not, and if she nips that shit in the bud, we might as well go ahead and go to the altar. Meet me at the altar in your address. And that's because it's something that was major for me growing up, like not being chosen, you know. So, you know what I'm saying? I feel like now she sticks up for me, especially with somebody that she's close to, a family member or whatever. Then to me, she's choosing me. And I respect and I appreciate that more than so many other aspects. And I start looking at her totally different. And if she don't, shit, man, we might as well go ahead and cut this short because I don't know. Like, I'm serious because, like, if I feel like I'm not chosen, man, I don't know what I'm in a goose them.
Oh my gosh,
that's real.
Yeah. You went there
I'm just because that's how like my mom like I didn't want to give you no weenie, nothing. I'm not attracted. like I lose it all, you know. Okay. Now this one right here. Does anybody want to add anything else? So.
No, okay. You took me out already.
This next one was real personal for me, and I got asked a lot of questions about that. But dealing with a person that has medical issues, like you know, something so severe like um, maybe like cancer runs in her family, or like if she has breast cancer. You know, would you date somebody that's in remission from breast cancer? You know, and it's a strong possibility that it may come back. Would you date somebody that has congestive heart failure? You know, that has a pacemaker. You know, this because the reality of it is, it's going to be
Almost
something that right, right. And you know, would you date somebody that say has high blood pressure but refuses to take the proper medication or whatever because they're hard?
That
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So like
that's
that
now
type
see
of,
that's something different because if they refusing to take care of themselves, then that's something totally different.
yes.
Now,
it
if it
is. But I got a homeboy that will not take his medicine, and his
why
girlfriend,
why?
she, I, man, I can't call it. Like I don't
Yeah,
know,
that's what
but
I'm
he
saying.
just
That's what I'm
he.
saying because that's basically saying he doesn't care enough about himself to be
But let me
around.
tell you what his girlfriend said. She said, "Fuck it, it ain't my life." And I'm looking at like, why are you with him then?
Boy, see, I damn sure was just thinking that.
So, and that's the reason. So, you know what I'm saying? Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, dear.
So
Nah,
that's
I damn sure
go
was
ahead.
thinking the same thing you just said. Why you with him then?
Mhm.
She must got insurance on
Really?
him. Shit.
He got a
Y'all
couple of dollars though.
Yeah, she got insurance on him, so when
That
he
don't mean
croak,
she
she
gonna
gonna
get him.
collect that check.
That don't mean she gonna get it. She's a girlfriend. That
But
don't mean she gonna
while
get
they're
it.
out and about though, like he's literally like a millionaire. Like, but he will not. He just won't take. He just
Yeah.
yeah.
You better
So
Of course,
when
she
we
reaping the
first had
benefits.
the conversation earlier about, you know, if you had somebody that can have Alzheimer's, stuff like that. So
Mhm.
some years I used to date this guy some years back, and he had mental health issues, anxiety, depression, stuff like that. But he wouldn't take his medication. He wasn't doing what he's supposed to. He was drinking, he's smoking, and one day he had a moment, scared the hell out of him. He thought he was having a heart attack. So he goes, and they were like, "No, it was an anxiety attack. Are you taking your meds?" No. Bottles just full as hell. He's getting the prescriptions filled, but he was not taking his medication. And I'm
Mm,
like, at that level, that's a red flag for me, because
right.
it's not like you're struggling to have, or you don't have health care, the insurance or nothing like that to get the stuff. You're filling the prescriptions, but you're not taking the medication. So for me, that was a red flag for me. I was like, yeah,
I
I'm go
can
ahead.
understand.
I'm gonna go
So,
this
So let me ask you, why is it a red flag?
because it's an
because
unhealthy environment.
exactly. So you have the medication, you're not taking your medication, but you're having all these issues. You're for something like mental health, and you're not going to take it serious, but you want to do the drinking, you want to wake up and drink, you want to smoke all day, and obviously it's not helping you, and no, it's making it worse.
Mm.
That's more on my plate with dealing with you and you not taking your shit serious. So no.
Okay, that's all I want to know.
So Simone had two responses that I think it, you know, may be important to touch on. The first one was we were talking about the blood pressure. She said performance issues. Okay, and that could be the case. However, we know that there's alternative things that you could also take that may help with that, right? So now the
Mm-hmm.
second part, she said sticking up with someone should have limits to it, right? And I kind of want to elaborate a little bit more on that, especially
Okay,
if.
hold
Go
on.
ahead.
Wait. Her performance issues was going with the fired. They can't keep a job. That's what
I
her
know, but
performance.
no. I thought she said that because of he wouldn't take his blood pressure medicine.
Mm-mm.
No, the
That was because
performance was
right.
with the fired. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. All right. So, sticking up for somebody should have limits to it. What do y'all think about that?
I don't, well, I guess what limits? Like,
Yeah, Simone, I need some more information on the
yeah,
limit.
like, am I going to jail for you? Nah.
Right. I'm gonna
Nah.
say, for me, right is right and wrong is wrong. Period.
Right.
So there's never, you know what I'm saying, a reason to get physical. So when I say sticking up with somebody, I wasn't talking about like fighting. But now, if my sister says something slick to the woman I'm dating or my girlfriend, hold on, sis. You know, no. Respect me enough to know that I brought her around, and I'm a pretty good judge of character. So you don't have to say anything fly sideways. You know, none of them little slick threats. You know how siblings are. They're like, if you hurt my brother, no, sis. I'm not perfect either. So sometimes, as my sister, you need to tell me to make sure that I'm not hurting other people to cause that. You know, don't necessarily direct it on the outside. That's the type of stuff I'm talking about. If you know what I'm saying, if somebody say something fly, her people, her friends, her family, is she gonna let it ride? Is she gonna say something in front of you or behind your back? That's more like, I mean, I hope we're all grown and mature enough to be outside fighting. That's everybody got time for that.
Yeah, I ain't.
Yeah, I got too old. I'm gonna put two. Never mind.
Yeah, nah, yeah, and it's crazy because, like, you would think that would be the norm, but at times it's not. Like, you would think, regardless of, everybody's gonna have an opinion on who you with, who you dealing with, all that stuff, good, bad, or indifferent. But the issue, and this is just not in relationship. This is just me in general. If you come back and tell me something that somebody else said, my first question gonna be, what did you say? Or my first thought gonna be in my head, what did you say?
How was the conversation going? Why y'all talking about me anyway?
Or what did you say? And then my second thought gonna be, damn, they that comfortable to talk crazy about me to you?
Oh, that one.
So you feel, yeah.
Well, so what that say about you? Like, yeah, maybe I need to start looking at you kind of sideways.
But
I didn't even think about that, but you sure right, bro.
If y'all two dating and somebody come up, D, man, hey, I seen TK such and such, dog, you can do way better than that, blah 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 XYZ. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, that's another one. Ooh, that is a red. That's beyond a red flag. That's a black flag right there for me.
That's just straight up stupidity right there.
That's a black flag.
Yeah.
So the comment, in case anybody can't see it, it says there are women who stick up for men that's hurting their child or children.
That's a black flag for me.
Yeah.
So I get that, and that's total no. That scenario, they both deserve to be handled.
Go ahead and say it, Molly Wop.
Yeah. Catch these haymakers, you know. But we're talking about, you know, more so. Like if this person ain't done nothing wrong, said nothing out of right, you know, out of the way, but somebody says something slick to them that's not even associated with them. I understand those limits, yeah, but
see, that's she brought up a good point though, because there are people, not just women, there are people who would neglect their child or children, just to be with somebody.
Yeah, but just for the sake of conversation, like everything I'm asking is going to be more so geared towards dating.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. More
but people do that in dating, though.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
but I'm talking about the two people. Yeah, I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. You just talking about the two people that's in the situation, but we hear it all the time. Children are a package deal, so that's one thing. But if something that comes from them, they're not protecting, the fuck you think they're gonna do for you?
That part,
I agree.
It's something that comes from their loins. They got their blood in it, and they're not protecting. Nah, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, what if
And that's a
this
red
is a,
flag.
this is a rough one? This gonna be a rough one. Hold on to your seats. What if they lost their kids? What if they got their kids taken?
Oh, like a CPS case?
Yeah. CPS case, lost custody, whatever.
I mean, how recent was it? Like, was it when she was young? Like,
No,
man,
like, okay, you want to put stipulations on it?
yeah. I mean,
You just met her this month in August. She lost her kids in March. They lost their kids in March.
I ain't got no time for that. She too grown for that shit. That's what. Nah, I don't even want to. Nah, like, was it her fault? Like, was it her neglect? Because sometimes, like, it might. I don't know. I got questions.
See? Yeah. I mean,
Because I know sometimes it ain't always.
yeah. Sometimes they get them
But
taken for. See,
but my first reaction is gonna be the pew. Only because of some stuff, some childhood trauma that I've been through.
yeah, understood. Understood.
Yeah. Because you know what I'm saying? I've been in a situation to where we had to stand shelters, and if my auntie didn't come get us, we would have been lost in the system. And my grandma, if she didn't come get us, we'd have been lost like more than once. So yeah, that's a little sensitive, man. Look, because we ain't gonna just leave this on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what that looks like.
Yeah, but it's sad to say it's a lot of folks that do that. That
It is,
happens.
man. It is.
And then if again, like I said earlier, they'll be out there trying to date people. I'm just like,
You'd be focused on getting them kids back.
Hello.
Yeah. Why you not?
Yeah.
Yeah. So with that one, what about family closeness? Is there such thing as being too close to your family, or like not close enough?
Yes.
Like what's a comfortable space?
You know what? That part I don't. It don't bother me. That family closeness don't bother me. Now,
what if she don't talk to her family at all?
That's her problem. That's her problem because I don't know why. So when that day come and they want to tell me, that's fine. 2, they were there before me. That's something that they have to answer to. So, and at the end of the day, regardless of how people feel about their family, if shit was to hit the fan, I promise you, their family coming. Especially you an outsider, they family coming for you. Yeah.
What you think, TK?
I think it's in the dating stage. I mean, I think it's cool. I think it's cool until it's not, where their family starts to affect your relationship, where people on the outside are dictating the relationship or have more influence in the relationship, and then that turns into a red flag.
Yeah.
I think that it can be too extreme on either way, right? I understand you talk to your family every day, this, that. If you and your mom talk every day, you and your dad, you and your sister, if y'all talk every day, I get that, right? But if y'all sit on the phone for hours at a time, right? Then I'm not going to say it's a red flag, but I'm definitely going to pay attention to how you operate in that space, because then I'm like, is there room for us to grow this relationship, or are they going to try to intervene in our relationship? So I'm going to pay attention. Yeah, and if you don't talk to your family at all, like, well, what the hell is really going on? Like, I know, some families are dysfunctional. Most of them are. Mm-hmm. I come from a major dysfunctional family, but I still talk to my people sometimes. I call, hey, I'm just calling to check on you. Everybody's still on this side of the, yeah, okay. Like, we ain't got to talk. We don't even talk every day, but I'm going to check in with somebody periodically to where you'll know there's some. But if you just don't talk to them at all, I'm going to think the problem is you. Maybe they don't talk to you.
What Wanda Sykes say? It's you, motherfucker.
Right, you the problem. It ain't you not talking to them. It's them not talking to you. So yeah, definitely gonna pay attention to that one. TK, you want to chime in on that one?
Oh, she just disappeared.
He did. That's
Um,
right.
like I said, my thing is, everybody has reasons, usually on why they deal with family with a long handled spoon, while there's certain people they don't. Um, and at that time of dating, I mean, especially in the beginning, it don't technically need to be out there, but if it's going forward and y'all are actually in a relationship, that might want to be discussed. But no, I mean, we have to honestly be honest. At the space where we are, a lot of us is healing for a lot of trauma, and really addressing a lot of the stuff that we grew up with and know that it was wrong and not right. And people are cutting ties. So, a lot of people don't want to deal with people that don't respect their boundaries, that are disrespectful, that are manipulative and narcissistic behaviors. So at a point, sometimes even in family, you got to cut people off because that's that toxic part that you no longer want to tolerate. So
yeah, but everybody.
Yeah.
I get that. Yeah. Okay. All right.
Sometimes that's what you got to do, though.
I ain't gonna push it. You're right. You're right. All right. So this was a major one for me. And you, where you at? And you, TK, this was a major one. Because we have been friends for so long, and everybody did not and do not understand our friendship. Friends of the opposite sex. Like, would you date someone? If you're dating someone, would you continue to pursue a relationship if a lot of her friends, her best friend, was a male or female? I have literally stopped talking to people because they were uncomfortable with me and TK's friendship. I say, you want me to cut off a 30-plus year friendship? And trust you. You can ask her, like, yes, there's a level of comfort. We've been around each other since we was young, but no. So that's DA.
I think that's because people don't know how to use that to their advantage, as far as like, and I shouldn't say advantage, but
I'm looking like
right.
I shouldn't say that because I look at it like, if I'm trying to holler at her and you her best friend, I'm gonna be trying to pick your brain. Hey, bro. Hey, this is a situation. Blah 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 blah. Help me out. I want to do something different. Help me out like that. A lot of people don't think like that. The first thing they think about, oh, he on the sideline. He waiting until somebody mess up so he can hit it.
I can do it.
And that's vice versa. Same thing with women. Oh, she's sitting on the sideline waiting. So whatever. Now, if they get messy, like every time you turn around, here come this motherfucker. Yeah, I got a problem. I have a problem. But for me, nah, I'll be like, okay, that's your best friend. I bet. Hey, dog, listen. Hey, XYZ, blah 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 blah. Hey, how can I this and this and this? When she says this is what I'm thinking. What is that? Am I on something, or am I way off?
I can see that. Yeah. Okay. I like that, dear. What about you, TK?
Yeah.
Go ahead, dear.
No, I was gonna say, because people don't do that no more. It's like they look at, well, I shouldn't say that. We have been conditioned. That's the word I'm looking for. We have been conditioned to look at friends of the opposite sex as the enemy. Now there are some trifling people out there who are in the friend zone waiting to slip into it, or they might be out there doing something trifling with it. Like they might be still sleeping with each other behind each other's back, but you gonna find that out either way it goes. But if they're legit friends, bro, I'll be trying to be your best friend too. Shit. like shit. Hey, dog, I'm in the doghouse. Help me out, bro.
Right. Yeah. Hey, look, bro. her favorite flower, her favorite food, her favorite color, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
And marshmallows.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, my dog.
Right. She's soft.
All right, my dog. I got you. Slide you a little bottle or something. Appreciate it, dog.
Yeah.
But
TK,
then we
what
both
you
get trouble. She talking. You talking to that motherfucker, didn't you? We both in the dog house.
In real life, TK told you this shit.
Yep.
It wasn't nobody but TK ass.
Yep.
What you think, TK?
No, that's a green for me. Most of my best friends are men, and I've never had a problem in that area. Like I said, that's one of the things I tell people first off. I got like 3 male best friends. If you are uncomfortable with that, I don't know what to tell you, because like we've been best friends 30 plus years, so I don't know what to tell you. But they're married, their significant others don't. They fine, they don't trip. So
yeah. So segue, right? Friends with their ex. I'm gonna be honest. That's a space that I don't want to operate in, and that's because once a person is my ex, I don't want to be friends with you. I don't even want to contaminate that space. I don't even want to leave an opening for anybody to feel uncomfortable. Now it's a difference if it's like if I have kids, if we co-parent, this and that. But if it's just an ex, right? Or somebody who, you know what I'm saying, a jump off or whatever. Nah. I mean, once we're done, we're done. Like, we can't undo what's done. And I want everybody to be comfortable. I'm big on preventative maintenance. I don't need nothing slick being said. I don't need none of that. So that's the space. Well, I'll back out. That's just me. That's the space I don't want to be in. And I'm not going to put you in that space. Oh, I guess y'all both just...
I was waiting for you to finish. We were still talking. I was waiting. That can be a red flag. Define friends, because you can still be social with exes.
So
breaking up, or are they like going out partying like friends? Like if it was me and you, but we was exes, are they like hanging out like that, or it's just they social? Hey, how you doing? So like
with somewhere, and if you see your ex and y'all are social, hi, speak, or like if you know your ex is a good mechanic or whatever, right? And you're like, hey, my ex, well, how much you charge? Okay, let's go ahead and get that hookup. So that's cool. But if y'all just like call and talk on the phone for hours every other day, just talk about that, that's what I mean. Like that random. But like if your ex like knows that like you're a computer expert and his computer crashes and he calls you, like I'm cool with that. Like because I mean it's part of who we are. But now it's that random hanging out, long ass conversations. I just called to check on you. Nah, bro, I'm here now. I'm taking on it. She good. You ain't got to call to see if she ate. I'll make sure she eating.
Nah, see that's what I was gonna say. Like for me, it don't bother me if she lets them know. Like hey, because I've been on both sides. I've been on the one where the dude still trying to get out, and then I've been on the one the dude he wanted to meet me before I wanted to meet him, and I'm like, damn, okay. And he's like, out of respect, blah 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 blah. I bet, cool.
Okay.
So
I mean, yeah,
but for me, at the end of the day, it's on her. Like if she say, hey, this is my ex, we still cool. All right, cool.
What you mean by cool though? That's what I'm asking.
And that's gonna be my question. That's gonna be up to her to answer that. And I said, the moment, and I'm gonna let them know, the moment I feel something ain't right, I'm gonna address it. And
facts.
It's up to you. And I'm not gonna address him. I'm gonna address you.
Mm-hmm.
Like that, and we're gonna go from there. If I don't like the answer, yeah.
I love both of those I love that. Yeah, that's right there, DA. Now that's a whole nother level of maturity that I wish more people had. Like, I'm cool. I'm gonna trust you until you give me a reason not to, type shit.
You know what? You and it's funny. It's really not maturity. It's understanding.
Oh, that'll work too. My
Because
bad.
I think a lot of folks walk around blinded, thinking, okay, I'm talking to TK. TK ain't never been in a relationship. Bullshit. Like, come on, you got to be real with yourself. You got to be real with it. Like, especially at our age, we don't have
Yeah.
relationships. We still got good. We got good relationships. We got bad ones. We had
Mhm.
fun ones. We got this. You gonna lose track of people. You gonna gain people. We gotta come to understand. Like, okay, if I'm meeting you and I'm saying I'm talking to you and I'm dealing with you, I got to deal with everything that come with you. Everything that come with you. And for me to sit here and be like, oh, they can't deal with an ex and all that. That's dumb. That's dumb as hell. That's dumb as hell. And what it's gonna do is create an environment where if it's gonna create an environment of mistrust.
Well, I must be dumb as hell then, because
It's gonna it's not that. It's like you're a lot further along than you realize. I shouldn't say that. Then you give yourself credit for. That's the thing. You think you're not at a point, but you are. You're at a point where you be like, is it really worth it?
yeah. But like even like me, like I don't even want my exes in my new relationship in no way, form, or fashion. Like,
And
I just
it's
why?
a reason. It's a reason why. Because they ain't shit.
I mean, I ain't gonna say that. Like because I know some of them are my exes because of me, because I fucked up. Not always them, but
Yeah.
like so.
That's
I mean, you know,
accountability right there.
yeah. But I
And
just
that's why
why though? You know?
and that's why I said you are a lot further along than what you give yourself credit for. For you to sit there and say they're your exes because of you, that's saying that whole I understand. And if that wasn't a situation, we'll still be cool.
Yeah, true.
See?
True.
See, that's what's up.
So y'all want me to keep going, or what y'all want to do?
Yeah, we keep rolling.
All right.
Hey, I got one for you.
All right, go ahead.
This one for us heavyweights. This one for us heavyweights. What if she can't cook?
Just a whistle.
Hey, or she can cook, but she prefer to eat out.
Oh nah, I like to eat at the house, but I like a good home cooked meal. I love going off into it. Now, if she can't cook, is she willing to learn? Is she coachable, teachable? Can she make a good ass sandwich? Because I'm a sandwich type of guy. Like
she burn hot dog water.
Oh man, I'm a pretty good. Do she want? If she's willing to learn how to cook, I'm gonna be like, look, baby, I'm gonna give you 2 people phone numbers, my mama and my best friend. Right?
I knew that was something.
Call them. They're gonna walk you through it, but you gotta pay attention. If she be like, hell no, well then we breaking up, little mama. But if you're willing to learn,
until you gone.
If you would, that's just how I feel about it. Y'all could go ahead. TK, what if he can't cook, don't want to cook, don't want to learn?
That's a red for me.
But you cook.
No, ooh, pause. Hold on, Killer. Hold on. Just because I cook don't mean I don't want the value of whoever I'm with to be able to cook too. I don't always want to eat my cooking. Let me come home to a home cooked meal. Let me get invited over to dinner. That's what I want. And that's for your exact reason why you say that is exactly why that is now a red flag for me. Because in relationships that I've been in, they love the fact that I do cook and cook daily. So they got spoiled to that. So when it was daytime, oh no, we're going to get something to eat or pick something up, or you got it. You get tired of that. Like, Can we meet somebody? I'm gonna need you to make some good ass pancakes or something. I'm gonna need you to be able to cook
Ooh.
something. We
I
can
make
Yeah, I
them
make
crispy
work
edges pancakes.
like let's
I make a
work
mean
together
peanut butter
for
and
the
jelly
greater
sandwich.
good.
Do you cook, DA?
so
Or like,
Man, I make a mean peanut butter and jelly sandwich.
now we're talking about cooking, my brother. Do you cook? What if she don't cook?
but
What
you
y'all
just
gonna
said
do?
your chick can make a good sandwich though, D. So how he can't roll with the peanut butter and jelly though?
No. I'm asking him, like, what if she don't cook? That's what I'm asking.
Well, I mean, for me, it's like I could cook. Two, it's too many places to go eat. Like,
But you don't always want to go out to eat though, man.
I know.
Food is like
and see, I'm weird like that because I'll eat cereal. I eat shit like that when I get hungry.
I mean, I got a bad stomach. I gotta be mindful about what I eat. We gotta cook. Don't do it. I be
What's wrong with
sick.
your stomach?
I be
raggedy.
Oh, raggedy. You raggedy. Your face raggedy.
Raggedy.
Oh, you lactose intolerant?
That too, bro.
Oh.
All of that. I
Okay.
mean, man, everything tied me up, bro. I gotta be careful.
Oh, for real? Oh.
So speaking of tying me up, I got another question. So say for instance, if you meet somebody, right? But he might be like dating, but they're kind of like on the rocks, and then they break up and he try to circle back to you, or like if he's trying to holler at you on the side and he's got a fiance or anything like that, he got a girlfriend, but he just be like, can we? And then like say if they broke up and he's like, hey, I'm single now. I wasn't then.
Red flag. It's flags. Not just a flag. Flags.
How many? A whole line of us up,
A
huh?
whole family reunion tribe of them. No.
This is my thing, right? And I feel like I agree with you, TK, because if this person did not respect their relationship, why would they respect our relationship now? And that may not be the case, but I am going to be thinking it and I am going to be paying attention. This nigga tried to holler at me and he was with somebody. Like, and I told him I was with somebody and they still didn't care. Like, so I don't know, that desperation runs real. But that's just me.
No, you might be on to something. You might be cooking with grease.
Yeah, that's
yeah.
Nah, I'm good on
no,
that. That's a red
period.
flag.
Like, so even if like you were in a relationship and he was trying to holler, but you're not, but he's still trying to holler. That's the only.
Especially if I didn't told you I'm in a relationship.
Yeah.
That don't mean keep trying to pursue me. And I'm telling you, I didn't told you, like you didn't got the public service announcement. I'm in a relationship. I'm not interested. And you keep on, like you trying to pursue me. It gets even to, it's like sealing the deal. First of all, it's tacky, it's disrespectful, and it's a turnoff.
Right.
No.
What you think, DA?
I agree. I agree.
Anybody else got anything?
Simone is more common than
I think a lot of the times it comes from.
It happens, Simone.
It comes. I think it comes from. Sometimes it comes from not being happy where they at, but don't want to leave. Don't know how to leave.
Yeah, I like that, DA. I could see that. Yeah. Okay. Not being happy, but I'm comfortable.
Yep.
Yeah. You know, we paying half of these bills, everything is going. I still got a couple dollars in my pocket. Yeah, okay.
And that's why my granddaddy told me the realest thing ever. He said, Pop, he said, don't go nowhere where you can't get out of it. I was like, I ain't understand what you're talking about. Then as I got older, I always had money in my pocket, so it was time to go. It's time to go.
Have y'all ever met somebody, right? And at first, you were not very much attracted to them, but as you got to know them, then you got more and more attracted to them.
Nah.
That's never happened.
Mm-mm.
It's happened with me. Like those of like those things, what we may call physical imperfections.
Mm-hmm.
They kind of dwindled away as you got to know them. I've been in that space. I've been there. Like, okay, she good. I don't know, something changing here.
Mm-mm.
DK,
I can't say that. I can say I wasn't attracted to somebody, but the things we had in common started to outweigh the looks. I'll say that.
oh, okay. So what? Okay, I can see that. But I literally have been like where like I mean, not saying that she was like down bad, but the more I got to know her, the more attracted to her I got.
Mm.
Literally. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, like in a major way. And those things that kind of what made me cringe at first, I got over them. Yeah.
It's because you
It's
start
been the
following
opposite
like
for
Alicia
me.
Keys.
But what you say, TK?
I said that's because you started falling like Alicia Keys.
Anyways, what you say, Dia?
I said it was the opposite for me.
Well, yeah, that could happen too when you're
Yeah, you
you
like, God damn, she this and this and this and blah 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 blah, and then you get to know her, you're like,
Ugh,
what was
what
I
was I
thinking?
thinking?
I'm tripping.
Yes.
Yeah, yeah,
Like, what the hell?
definitely
I
had
can
them
feel
moments.
that. So,
All right, so question:
okay.
what about snoring? I'm
Oh
talking
shit,
about bringing down the house
I'll be a hypocrite if I
snoring.
say about that. I'll be a straight hypocrite.
I mean, some nights are better than others with me. I don't bring down the house, depending on, but I think at that point it'd probably be a race to see who can go to sleep the fastest.
Ah shit. You just go in the other room.
Not necessarily.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't know, cause I mean, I'm
What
gonna
if it
have
ain't
a go
another
do it.
room?
I'm gonna have a go. Hey, baby, you need to go do a sleep study. Something, or get them patches you put on your nose, open you up. I don't know, but we're gonna see a doctor about your adenoids. Something.
To make her sleep with her head hanging off the pillow, off the bed.
There's definitely levels to snoring, Simone. Definitely. So, ooh, man, damn. What about you? Do you?
Yeah,
I mean,
if you snoring in the houses, bruh. I got my limits. Like, bruh,
yeah,
if your snoring is keeping me up, Houston, we got a problem. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
agreed.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And definitely if you have some sleep apnea going and you ain't using your machine and all night you stop breathing and bed shake. No, I ain't gonna be able to do it. I ain't gonna be able to do it.
Hmm.
I feel like I'm being personally attacked right now.
My bad. Damn.
I feel like I'm being
I ain't
personally
gonna,
attacked.
nah,
I don't appreciate this right now.
I ain't gonna be able to do it.
I'm gonna stay out of that one.
That's
So,
that's also dangerous. Snoring, that's also dangerous. Because a lot of people when they have that, that's usually what that is, and they stop breathing
Mm-hmm.
for certain amounts of time. So it's kind of like the more it's untreated, sometimes them lapses of not breathing is quite lengthy.
Yeah.
Somebody got to get, got to nudge them. Hey, like this, I'm on this. Hey, work that out. At least the machine is providing that.
oxygen.
But if they're not
Man, look.
that nudge, it's like, I don't want to be on for like I work at Life Alert and me having to keep nudge you because I feel you over here. Yeah, that I got PTSD from that, real talk. But I ain't gonna be able to do that one. That I can't sleep. I can't sleep in those conditions, so I ain't gonna be able to do that one.
That
Put
shit
your
don't work.
goddamn shit on.
What about smoking and drinking? How y'all feel about that? Are there
Smoking
levels to it, or do you not want to
I
deal
was
with it
just
at
gonna
all?
say, can you define that? Because if you smoke, smoking is a no for me. Because I'm allergic to that shit. That being I get the
Any kind of smoke?
weed, cigars, I start breaking out and skin gets irritated and I'm
Your
having to pop some
skin
pills.
is already irritated. That's why I call you.
You sound like you're
That's,
dirty.
that's why I call you Patches. You got eczema. I'm sorry.
He said, well, I call you Patches. Hell no.
You know what? Remind me.
Hell no.
Remind me.
So here's the thing. I smoke cigars. Yes, I'm cutting you off on purpose. I smoke cigars, right?
Yeah, I know
every
you
day.
are.
Not every day. But I do smoke cigars. Sometimes it may be once a week. It may be twice a month. It just depends. So I don't mind if she smokes a cigar. I don't really care for the weed smoke.
Yeah.
I just don't like the effects of it. But definitely not a
Like
daily smoker. I couldn't deal with a daily smoker at all. Drinking, as long as she can handle her alcohol and she ain't out in public getting drunk and sloppy and coming home trying to kiss all on me, smelling like yak. Because I'm the same way. Like I don't get drunk, but you know what I'm saying. I have a couple of drinks here and there, beer, but that's about it. So as long as she does it in moderation and controlled, then I'm all good with it. So, yep. What about you, DA?
And that's why I asked to clarify. So, like I said, for me, yeah, smoking irritates me. I don't like the smell. I don't want nobody kissing me after. And I've made the accommodations before. I'm like, hey, as long as you, brush your mouth, shower, clean that all up where it don't touch me, let's do that. And that always backfire. So that is like
how does it backfire?
For me. We ain't doing them terms and conditions no more.
Because he forgot to brush his teeth or whatever.
Because I ended up breaking out. I'm allergic to the smoke. Yeah.
Oh.
That person either come kiss me and I'm like, didn't yeah. So that's a no. Having a drink versus getting drunk. If you have a drink here and there, okay. If you get drunk and you don't know what your limits are when you didn't pass the safety zone, no. If you are a alcoholic, no.
I think like a woman smoking a cigar, I think that shit is sexy.
I don't know, because I don't see some, and when they inhale the faces they make, I be like, ooh.
I ain't seen that one, bro. I'm glad.
Man, like you might need to try a new cigar. That shit
right.
Your face up.
It's a little lighter.
Wow.
Yeah. Like, what you think about the smoking and drinking, DA? Is that?
Yeah. I mean, I could deal with anything as long as you like don't come up to me smell like a wino.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because that even that on your breath and you want to come kissing everybody, that wine, like you said, that wino, and you want to come.
That's when that shit be seeping. It's seeping. All right.
Are you coming?
I got one more, y'all. I got one more. All right. Now this is personal for me too, right? Because I have I guess we call them like pet peeves. Certain things that I don't like, right? So you can call it like physical attractions, physical imperfections, but like sort of. One thing about me is I cannot stand like chipped polish, right? Chipped nail polish. So I know myself, if I were dating somebody and if she had chipped polish, I would probably try to ignore it, but I would probably say something about it so much that she would get so irritated and she would probably be like, So it's probably best if I did not deal with somebody that like didn't. Because I'm like, look at this, fix that shit. Take it off or paint it. Like, why the hell is the polish on your toes always chipped? And shit, like, fuck you little fat ass. I mean, so that's probably a space I don't need to be in. So
Wait.
about
He just went through a whole conversation.
I did. I apologize. I had
Had a whole
I had a moment.
flashback. Oh, hey, damn.
He had a whole moment.
Hey,
He done
Yeah.
played all the way through.
just thinking about it made my hair stand up on my arms, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Because I know, like, I try to ignore it, but I be saying little slick shit. Then, anyways, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna just sit back now and breathe.
Yeah, no, keep going. That shit was funny. That shit was funny.
So, is there anything like that? Maybe not the exact same thing, but something that may kind of like.
Hell no.
No.
No, ain't no that.
It ain't nothing. Huh?
It ain't like that.
I'm the only one.
Yeah. You went ham. You was like, nah, fuck you, bitch.
Fix the wrong man toe.
Yeah. Look like you been kicking walls all goddamn day. Your feet
Hey,
look
bro.
like you catch fish out the water.
I'm just saying, man. I am so serious, man. Like, I would probably try to ignore it, but I know me, man. I know me, and it wasn't shit. And I probably wind up pushing her away. Now she's snapping, going off and shit. Tired of my mom.
Bruh.
Huh?
I just every time I hear you say that, that messes with me. So I'm like, that female problem for real? I'm like,
You know, that's part of the reason why old girl. Never mind.
Uh-oh.
She know who she is. She probably listening.
whew,
Uh-oh.
I almost spit my drink out.
She pop in on Facebook every day. Anyways, y'all got anything, or y'all just gonna leave me out here by myself?
That's it. That's take the cake right now. That's we can end the show on that one.
Right?
Yeah.
Go over. We done.
Well, since we ending, I'll go ahead and start my closing.
Oh yeah, Simone. Simone,
What?
that's some nasty. So Simone said one of her pet peeves is when somebody walks out the bathroom without washing their hands. Oh my God.
Would you say something like, "Hey, nigga, you forgot we
What
got
if
soap
it's
and water in there"?
culture?
Like, hey,
What
bro,
if it's their
bro.
culture?
So that's the
Bruh.
question, Simone. Would you say
I heard the
something, or
toilet
would you
flush,
just
but
like,
not no water in the sink.
why the sink still dry?
I
My
said
nigga?
so. I like say, yeah, I like say I didn't hear the sink or the toilet, but I didn't hear the sink.
So let me ask you this question, Simone. So if you said something once, right, and he did it again, would you say something again? If you did it again, like, would you keep saying something, or would you finally just be like, you know what, I can't be in this space?
Like, yeah, I ain't gonna be able to do this here, partner. Yeah, because it's like, how many times you gonna have to tell a grown person? Because I
So
know,
wash their hands.
man,
But see,
when
what
I
if it's
worked
the
at
culture,
the,
though?
Yeah, and that's and so that's one of them things. If it is the culture, then respectfully bow out. Are you that holistic nigga where you don't even want to sprinkle some water? You know,
Because in college, that was my first experience. It was a young lady from Nigeria, not Nigeria, from Ghana, built like a quarter horse, boy.
Oh, shit, Stallion. I feel that.
It make you get the stank face.
Man, yes.
Hey, but like the first time I kind of sat there and had that look on my face. I got to show it. I was like this. Cause she went to the bathroom, came back. I'm like, I heard the flush. I ain't hear no sink. I said, maybe I'm tripping. Maybe I was watching TV, the movie was good, whatever. The second time it happened, I turned the TV down. I ain't hear it. I was like,
and it's because water conservation is a big thing over there. Every little bit helps, you know.
It's their culture that they don't wash. The only time they wash their hands and stuff is when they take a bath. From what I was told.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. A lot of like Eastern cultures, not just Africa, like Eastern cultures in general, and like even cultures over here, like this whole holistic lifestyle. Like, you'd be surprised.
Man,
yeah, you'd be surprised. So it's not
Let
as
me ask you a
uncommon.
question.
Who?
DA.
Okay.
So, was there ever an intimate moment with this person?
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
So, say y'all having this moment, and she go and try and get you to suck her fingers while y'all having this moment.
First of all, I wasn't on that level. I wasn't on that level. That's the first thing. The second thing is I didn't realize it till after. Like I was like, yeah, you fine and all, but I just can't get over the You didn't wash your hands. You probably just took a shit. Now you got the boo boo finger.
She's trying to put that boo boo. She's gonna put that boo boo.
Yeah, trying to touch me in the face with your boo boo finger. Nah. No. Like no.
I dated a lady from Africa, and she would wash her hands, but she would only use water. She wouldn't use soap. Like she would do the water. I'm like, baby, it's a little something,
Yep.
She would only use water. She was fine too. She was from. Never mind.
It was. You know what's funny? When I went over to Iraq, that was the first thing I realized. They'll wash their hands with water, just plain water, like dip it in a bowl and then wipe it off. And I was just like, your shit just dirty and wet right now, right? I'm just saying.
Yeah. This lady was from, was it one of the ones with a Z? Zimbabwe, Zaire, one of those. With a Z, right? Yeah. So
you're from Ghana.
Yeah. All right, well,
Simone, you are correct. So Simone said, I work at a hospital and there has to be signs in the bathroom telling grown adults to wash their hands before going back to work. You are very correct. So one of the things I was going to say is I used to work in a pharmacy. The main people that I saw not washing their hands were the pharmacists. Go to the bathroom, walk right on out. They sitting at the desk, they digging in their nose, they cutting their toenails. All this going on. And they don't talk about the potlucks. This is why I don't do potlucks too. I don't.
What's going on, Evening Rush? Glad you made it.
Hey, Don. Yeah, at the end, but I'm gonna let you make it today too, because I already know you've been busy. So
this has been good, y'all. This has been good. It's been fun, interesting. We've had some laughs and some moments.
Yeah, that's why I like
reeling me back in when I went to. Thank y'all for reeling me back in when I went too far left. I appreciate y'all.
Oh no, I was about to let you go because you had that 1,000 mile hour step. You were just looking off in the distance. I thought, oh, he about to get it. You having a flashback.
Yeah, the whole moment.
Yeah. TK, you got it, mama.
All right. Well, this has been interesting to say the least. But how you gonna pass? You just should have did your outro, sir.
I'm just being respectful. I'm appreciative of the platform, ma'am. I apologize.
Really? You do it any other time?
Man, somebody be something. Just end it.
In any event, guys, thank y'all for tuning in. I'm gonna say everybody has to work out their own convictions within themselves. If it's a red flag to you, don't let nobody switch it up. If it's a pet peeve, stand on it, because trying to ignore it and act like it's not, obviously, will only make the situation worse. So enjoy this whole dating game, acclimate dating, learn how to date, and date with the purpose. Whatever it is, let it be your purpose. Not. You like that, right, TK? TK? It's just, wow.
She just zoned out.
DA?
Wasn't me. Lord.
I was gonna say, just like DJ said, just if you're dating with a purpose, understand it's gonna be some compromise. You're not gonna find that perfect person. You're gonna have to compromise. Just know your hard stops, your red flags, and don't be making red flags yellow or green just because that motherfucker made your toes curl or some shit like that. Stand on your shit. For real. Like I know the way the game is now, you hit it first and then you try to date. Hey, don't just because they a freak, that don't mean you want to deal with that headache afterwards.
My brother.
Yeah, so that's all I have.
Man, glad to have you back, DA, man. Glad to have you back, my brother.
Yeah, appreciate it. Hopefully, I don't know. Yeah, we'll see how this shit go.
Yeah, we're gonna flow. We're gonna flow.
Hey, y'all gonna be having a sign. Y'all gonna be holding a sign say free DA, free DA.
Oh, shit.
Man,
Oh damn.
that shit crazy.
Oh damn. So yes, as they said, find what works for you. Best thing I can tell you is be aware of what your red flags are, meaning things that you are just not gonna budge on versus your green, what you do like, because trying to turn, as DA said, them red flags in the green usually end up in going very far left, and it's usually not a good thing. So yeah, if the person just don't match what it is and what you're looking for, just don't waste your time at all. Again, like, share, subscribe if you have not. We thank y'all as always for tuning in and supporting even my little shit talking bro down there that popped up. Matter of fact, yeah, I'm gonna hit you in a minute because I got some words for you anyway, sir. Yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. Next week, the resident therapist will be in the building. So Larnika will be here next Friday.
Man,
So
look, I'm gonna
always
sit this
know
one out. I don't feel like crying, bro.
Look
I'm
here.
gonna sit this one out.
No, yeah.
Had me
Anyway,
up here looking sensitive. Shit. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
so definitely tune in next week. We know when she comes with something that is definitely that's needed. So I'm looking forward to that because, as we know, September be here on Sunday, and we know when that season starts to change, other things start to change as well. So definitely tune in. Definitely tell somebody about that episode. Family, loved ones, those who may suffer with mental health. Definitely have them check out the episode next week. But that is all for tonight. Y'all be safe. Love and appreciate y'all as always, and we are out.
Yeah, what's up with it? Do it cause I love it and I stuck with it. We ain't with the subbing in the cut with it.